When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to take a shot right away. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Johnson wants to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping.
They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, SMU!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly, and you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He turns it loose to the left. Wide open. He makes the catch. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, he's got some space. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. On the move to his left. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left, wasn't able to complete that throw because...
Touchdown, Mustangs! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off play action on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. And the D deny them on second and goal. Johnson wants to throw it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, SMU! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Stokes. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Mustangs! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Johnson looking to throw. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is
going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. Makes the grab. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense, and he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
They really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions and
the SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback moving. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, SMU. Once he got some room, it was over.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how it...
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mustangs. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their...
Now this offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now he's looking into the middle. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Makes the grab. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt.
This is just unreal. I mean, just continues to stack up numbers now. Almost to 500 yards on the day. Most people can't do that on air. He has been hitting his wide receivers left and right, putting up huge yards.
They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. Johnson looking to throw. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Throwing on the run. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Got him downfield. Turns it on down the left side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they've just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams.